Hi, my name is Matt Tycksen. I'm a solution architect here at Venafi.
I'm Mitch Morice. I am a solutions architect at Venafi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mark Sanders. I'm a solution architect at Venafi.
We have a customer that's a very large global airline organization that last year suffered an outage related to an expired certificate that took down their baggage system for a number of hours and also resulted in the grounding of their fleet during that time. And the cost to the business of that outage was measured in the 8 figures. It was found that the cause of that outage was in fact an expired certificate, but it was also a vendor self-signed certificate installed on a network appliance that was critical in the functioning of their back-end baggage claim system. Highly complex back-end systems, they require visibility and automation to ensure that PKI and security teams are aware of the risk, that the certificates that they manage are renewed on time, and that the certificates that are renewed are also provisioned automatically to the systems that depend on them. Had that particular certificate been in their inventory of known certificates at the time, it could have been possible to avoid that outage altogether. And had that certificate been scheduled for automated provisioning and renewal, that certificate could have been placed onto the appliance without human intervention and without incurring any sort of outage.
The worst outage I've been able to experience has been at one of our larger customers who's a financial agency. They start new agents every Monday, and when a new agent starts up, they're immediately granted a website from the company where they can direct their current client base, their future client base to log in, to create accounts, and to engage with this agent on a personal basis. As a result, the website is a functional, important part of these new agents starting work every Monday morning. And while we were discussing what we could do at Venafi for this customer, they had one of these outages on a Monday morning. And we were able to help them get reestablished quickly since we were at that early phase. And they were able to share with us that this outage alone cost them $1.5 million, and that this was a regular occurrence, that this efficiency in starting up these websites for these agents that all require a certificate for each website, they weren't able to complete it. And every time this happened, it would be a minimum of $1.5 million lost. And they had somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 within the past year using our competition. At a high level, we were able to step in immediately and assist with remediating this issue. The group that runs these websites for the agents was incredibly concerned about the frequency of this happening. The security team and the operations team were incredibly upset because their reputation was getting severely damaged within the company every time this happened. And having happened a few times, they were already treading on thin ice. But most importantly, we were able to show that not only do we have the ability to help with these kind of issues and stop them from happening in the future, but we're also able to show the value of our product, that when something like this occurs at that company that could cost $1.5 million and up each time it happens, we're able to save them from future problems, as well as ensuring that everything is done in a timely fashion so they can get maximum efficiency, not only out of their agents and their teams that are supporting this product, but also out of our product, that we have the agility to keep up with their changing environment and make these decisions much easier for them to accommodate whatever comes their way and whatever their plans are for the future.
This is not just once, this has happened multiple times, is that I'll talk to an organization and they will think, or they're sort of, what's top of mind to them is that the most important certificates or machine identities are what resides on their public facing websites. So in their mind, they're thinking, hey, I'm an online bookstore, I sell books, and my web page, when someone wants to go to the shopping cart, that's the most important thing. That's all that matters. And those are the certificates, the machine identities I want to secure, protect, and automate. And the back end stuff, don't really care about those. Those machines, the customers never go there. Those are not all that important. I really want to focus on these. And more importantly, in their mind is, these are the certificates that were issued from DigiCert or Entrust, a public certificate authority. Those certificates back there, they came from my Microsoft CA. They're not all that important. then what happens is one of those certificates on the back-end servers on a service will expire and that site goes down, or that service or application stops working. Well, the customer can still go to that bookstore and they can move things over, but when they hit that checkout button, nothing happens because the back-end system stopped working. And so now, even though we didn't really have an outage on the front side, we had a cascading outage on the back side, and it impacted everything. It's not just those front side certificates, it's everything inside that entire business process. So everything from back end to anything, if it's a load balancer, if it's an API gateway, everything impacts the customers from front to back. So the net of this is machine identities are important. So look at all of them, not just what's facing your clients.
Still have questions? Turn to Venafi, the machine identity experts. Check out our channel or visit venafi.com to learn about all things encryption, certificate management, and more.